Hello everybody, Meteorologist Jeremy Baker here. Diana wants to know where's the weather report. It is right now, just about. I should make you wait a few more seconds just for fun. All right, hope you're having a good Monday morning. Everybody was dragging this morning on the morning show. Monday morning, everyone's yawning. I went to a wedding yesterday, 5 p.m. in New Braunfels. It was funny, all the guys in, mostly all the guys in the reception were watching football on their phones during the reception. It was funny. How about this Philadelphia Eagles, 4-0? I know everyone's a Dallas Cowboy fan here. No, most people are. All right, let's get to the weather. So we've had some more clouds out there the past few days than normal, or than we've been used to. And that's partially thanks to Hurricane Orlene, which is along the Mexican coastline. As of the last advisory at 7 a.m., oh, David has a joke already. Okay. What's the ratio of a pumpkin's circumference to its diameter? Pumpkin pie. Oh, you heard that one? Hey, Mariana. What's the ratio of a pumpkin's circumference to its diameter? Pumpkin pie. Got some good laughter out of that one. I like that. That's a good one for geometry teachers. Wait, geometry? Wait, no. Pi. Yeah. No. Trigonometry? Math. Let's say math. Let's just go with math. Okay. It was good, though. Okay, so Hurricane Orlene, as of 7 a.m., still had winds of 100 miles per hour, but you can see on the satellite it's really getting chewed up by the mountains already. And it's moving to the north at 9, but you can see the tops of the higher cloud tops are getting sheared off into South Texas. So that's why we're seeing more clouds, especially in our southern counties. And the forecast from the Hurricane Center takes it right into the mountains, and by tomorrow afternoon, it is a remnant area of low pressure, and then it's gone. Betty says hello from New Braunfels. Hey, Betty, I was in your town yesterday. Beautiful day for it, too. It was an outdoor wedding. It was so nice. I wish I could have stayed longer, but of course I had to do the morning show. All right, so what else is going on in the tropics? It is still hurricane season. Two things that we have to watch out for. Really one. The first, towards Africa, that cluster of storms where it says 70% chance of, a high chance of development. That's actually forecast to go more north, so we're not really worried about that. But the other batch of storms, which really looks very unimpressive right now, the Hurricane Center gives that a 40% chance of developing over the next 5 days. And that's forecast to move into the Caribbean. So that bears some watching, but honestly, it doesn't look like a whole lot right now. But of course, Ian didn't look like much either when it was that far out there. So we'll keep our eyes out for that. All right, so back here, we've got the rainfall outlook from the Climate Prediction Center for the 8 to 14-day period. This is the period just beyond the 7-day. Looks like below average rainfall. Shocker. I know it's been like that for gosh knows how long, half a year it seems like. And the temperatures slightly above average just beyond the 7-day, but the 7 days about average. You'll see that coming up in just a little bit. So right now outside we've got some cloud cover. We'll call it partly cloudy, 67 degrees. Pretty nice start to the day. And we have calm winds to go along with that as well. The humidity, not too high, 47%. It was kind of dry this morning. Usually it's a lot higher, but it was 47%. And the dew point's at 46, and the barometer is going up 30.13 inches of mercury. All right, here are the temperatures across the area. Fredericksburg dipped down to 48 degrees this morning. Now it's at 57, 68 for New Braunfels, San Antonio 67, 68 for George West and Beeville, 70 in Cotulla, 68 for Eagle Pass and Carrizo Springs, 61 in Del Rio, Hondo, Uvalde, both right around 65, 66 degrees respectively. And you see all these counties shaded in gray, all the way from Hondo to Pleasanton, Bexar County, up towards Comal County and Austin. That is an air quality alert because partially from Hurricane Orlean, bringing in ground level ozone. It's going to be a little higher today. It's capping off the atmosphere a little bit. So what you can do to help that out is if your car is idling for an extended period of time, by extended, I think the rule is usually it's between 30 seconds and a minute. So say you're in a drive-through and you're sitting there forever because someone in front of you ordered $30 worth of number ones at McDonald's, turn your car off and turn it back on if you're going to be sitting there for more than a minute. And apparently it's not bad for your starter. I always thought it was bad for the starter. I learned a little bit over time, and you're supposed to turn it off, turn it back on. So help the environment, help the level of pollution in your fellow neighbor so they don't have to smell your exhaust. All right, take a look. The wider view, you can see some of those higher cloud tops rolling in to South Texas. Can't rule out an isolated sprinkle for our southern counties, but I'm thinking most of us will be dry today. Just some cloud cover here and there. Mixture of sun and clouds for San Antonio. The further north you are, more sun. And here is the hour-by-hour forecast. The clock in the corner starts you out at 12:20, so right at lunchtime. A good day to have lunch outside. Nice temperatures. I'm thinking it's going to be a little bit warmer than this, maybe by about 4 or 5 degrees. Mid to upper 70s for San Antonio, near 80 for our southern counties. But if the clouds are thicker, it won't be. And then more sun to the north. And then we'll head into the end of the day. There we are right before 6 as most are heading home from work. Upper 70s, low 80s for the hill country, low to mid 80s for everyone else. So a pretty nice day. And you can see the future radar trying to pick up a little bit of rain. That's that very, very tiny chance for an isolated shower, sprinkle, which to me is smaller than a shower. It's like a little bit spittle, whatever you want to call that. And then as we head into tomorrow morning, pretty much the same as today. Some clouds in the south. To the north, less cloud cover, temperatures in the 60s and 70s. And then a little further we go, and by the end of the day, you can see that cloud line starting to shift onto the south and east. That's as Orlean breaks up more. We'll get rid of the clouds, and we'll start to see more sunshine. That'll also lead to more heat. So tomorrow, a couple degrees warmer than today, and then a couple degrees warmer on Wednesday. And then that's about where we'll top out and hang out there. And you'll see that in your 7-day forecast. So right now, we're starting out in the 60s and 70s. By noon, I'm saying 78 for San Antonio, low to mid 70s for the hill country, and the nice temperatures to round out the day, mid 80s for San Antonio, low to mid 80s for the hill country, and we'll call it a mixture of sun and clouds today. And then tonight, partly to mostly cloudy. It'll be a cool night, a low temperature of 64 for San Antonio, and east winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunrise tomorrow, getting later, 7:28, as we get closer to winter now. So from 84 today, we go to 86 tomorrow, mostly cloudy. Then partly cloudy with light east southeast winds on Wednesday, 88 degrees for a high. Sun and clouds Thursday, 88 again. And then 88 again on Friday. So kind of hitting the repeat button for a couple days. And the average high this time of year is 86, so above average for those few days. Then we drop down to 87 degrees on Saturday, 86 for a high on Sunday. Dry both days, so we need the rain. The drought is getting worse again. But there's no measurable rain in the forecast. Good news is, nice temperatures. Low temperatures are nice too, in the 60s every night. So it's a nice time of year here, gotta say. All right, so that is your forecast. I will have more coming up today on KENS 5 News at noon, and I believe Ari Castorena will have your news. So we hope to see you then. Have a great rest of your day.